I'm Josh Patrick, and for the past 40 years, I've been working with private business owners like you. I started in 1976 where I had a business that was a food service and vending company, and I built that business from 1.5 people to about 90 people. And around 1995, I sold it and I went into the wealth management world. Now, before I get into the meat of who I am and why you might want to listen to me, I have a favor to ask you. And it's kind of a presumptuous favor, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Here's my belief. You're the expert on your life and you're the expert on what you need. So I have a 5-minute survey I'd like you to fill out. And there's 3 questions in that survey. The first question is, what's the biggest problem you're facing? What is it that really keeps you from creating what you want to create? The second question is, what's the biggest opportunity that you're not taking advantage of? Are there things that you would like to be doing that you know you should be doing, but you're not able to do? And finally, what keeps you up at night? If you wake up in the middle of the night and you're worried about something, I'm curious about what that is. So you might want to know, why am I asking these questions? Well, it's very simple. I'm putting together some online courses, which I think business owners like you are going to be really interested in. So a little bit about, where it got me here and why I decided to do this. In 1976, when I started in business, I was 24 years old. And one of the worst things that could happen to a 24-year-old was I had a lot of success the first 2 years I was in business. And then reality set in. I had tons of problems. I made lots of mistakes. The problem was it took me a lot longer to learn than it should have. I've read over 2,000 business books. I've taught over 500 businesses strategic issues, and I've taught them financial issues and operational and people management. I've attended over 100 seminars. And while I do all these things, what I've done is I've always looked for best practices. And those best practices I want to bring to you and help you become better at what you're doing. Now, I can't do that by just figuring it out and saying, oh, this is what you need to learn. That's really presumptuous of me, and I don't want to do that. What I want from you is, instead of me getting inside your head, I want you to tell me what your biggest problem is in our survey. It could be your biggest opportunity. It certainly is going to be what keeps you up at night. So if you could click on the button below and do our survey, I have something that I'd like to share with you. I'd like to share with you our report, our ebook on the objective review. Now, what the objective review is, it's our entry process for people who want to work with me on a one-on-one basis. But more importantly, the objective review ebook is going to talk to you about the things that you might want to be thinking about to be strategically excellent in your business. Now, I'm going to bet you're very good operationally already, but the real value in how to create a great business that you're going to love to run for a very long period of time is the sort of strategic actions that you're going to take. So I'm hoping that you're going to let me help you become strategically great at what you do. I'll make sure I keep you in the loop on courses that we're developing. I love the idea of collaborating with you on this project, and I thank you in advance. I hope that you make Ask Josh Patrick a regular place for you to stop on your visits around the web. Thank you very much.